So you want to move to Oakville, but you're not sure where to live. Well, when I was in the military, I had a sponsor. And when I moved to a new town, he showed me the ropes, told me about my new job, and more importantly, told me the places where I want to live and the places where I didn't want to live. So we're going to take a look at another nice area of Oakville called Historic Oakville. And that's coming right up. Hey, I'm George Jager from Eagle Blue Agent, and if you want to know everything and anything about living, eating, sleeping, moving, or visiting Oakville, you've come to the right place. Give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, days, nights, weekends. I'm getting calls all the time, and I just love it. So if you want to know anything about this place, talk to me. So we're going to talk about another nice area of Oakville, and it's called Historic Oakville. And it basically runs from 4th Line to the west, and Chartwell to the east. To the north is Spears Cornwall, and to the south is Lake Ontario. So we're going to start looking at it from 4th Avenue and work our way across in and around to see what we've got. So first we're going to be moving up 4th Avenue, which is a nice residential street. It's kind of the dividing line between Bronte and historic Oakville. The houses there are very, very similar. And again, 4th Avenue, as you can see, is basically a buildup of older homes being replaced by newer big homes. It's a great access north-south. If you can get off at, depending on which direction you're going, you can get off at 3rd and then go to 4th Line, or if you're going the other way, you can get off at Dorval and then drive over to 4th Line, because it does not have access to the QEW 403, which means there's less traffic going north-south, and then from there you can get to other places. It's a great little spot, beautiful houses, properties. As you can see, there's lots of trees. Again, because it's not access there, it's not busy. Now we get up to Spears Road, which is basically the east-west corridor that runs from Bronte Road over to Trafalgar, and then it changes into Cornwall, in which case it then goes to Ford Drive. It runs south of the QEW. It's kind of that industrial corridor, and lots of car dealerships. Now we're going down Kerr Street and Kerr Village. It is a really, really interesting place. It's a very eclectic mixture of modern, old, super keen, super sharp, and then kind of a little bit run down. So it's very, very bohemian. Lots of great stores. They're definitely worth shopping on that street. There's some really good bakeries. There's a cheese shop or two. There's a good coffee shop or two. In fact, there's probably about 4 on that stretch. It's really a great piece of real estate for Oakville. Again, it's a mixture of everything and anything. You've got like the Salvation Army thrift store to the very nice restaurants. There's some homes there for older people and some clinics, and there's a place for assisted living, which in fact used to be an old military base, which has now been transformed to that. Again, fantastic area. Like most of Oakville, safe, not really anything to worry about. Again, south of Rebecca, you've also got some more restaurants. Its main thrust are basically restaurants and a couple of office places, and it runs basically down to Lakeshore, where once you get to Lakeshore, it then completely changes to a residential area south of Lakeshore. Along Lakeshore, you've got lots of stores, but south of that, you've just got basically houses. There's new and old. It's a mixture. What we'll do is we'll just let it run for a minute or two. You can take a look at some of the homes that are here, and you'll see the quality of the neighborhood, the trees. It's mature. It's really lovely. This little strip is very nice because you come down and you get to the lake, and they're more than $1 million homes, and they've got like a $10 million view. Let's go back up Kerr Street, and you can see what's on the other side of Kerr, the various stores and restaurants that I was talking about a little bit earlier. Again, same kind of eclectic mix, same kind of great stuff. We'll let that go, and we'll follow on when we get into the residential area. So we've gone into the residential area, which is to the west of Kerr Street, between Kerr Street and 4th Line. And there's some really small homes in there. They are not inexpensive properties, even though they're small little places, because people are going to come in there and buy the property and knock it down and rebuild a big home. So really you're looking at, $1 million for a small place like this. But again, it's because where you're located. Again, you want to be close to Kerr Street, close to downtown. It's a good up and coming area, but again, it's not a bargain like it might have been a few years ago. So as we come across, we swing over and we follow the River Road, which is on the west side of 16 Mile Creek. And a lot of homes there have backyards looking out to there. And then you've got some of the apartments. And then we get ourselves down to Rebecca Street, which will then take us across to Trafalgar. And we'll be looking on the other side of 16 Mile Creek, where the homes really change, and you're talking upscale by a lot. So you can see Trafalgar Road is really kind of very close to the core. Beautiful homes. Originally, when Oakville was established back in the 1850s, one of the main basket making factories, which the Chisholm family made a lot of money on, was actually on Trafalgar, which is now a nice house. So interesting historical stuff. The other beautiful thing about Oakville is a lot of the homes that are historical not designated historic sites, but simply have some past history to them as to what they were or what kind of owners they had. There's little plaques that the local historical society puts up on the side to say who was the original owner, whether it was a shipbuilder, a ship's mate, a captain's mate, stuff like that. So there's really quite fascinating along there. Again, lots of trees. So once we get to the top of Trafalgar, still south of the QE, we then turn and we get ourselves to Spears, Cornwall. They changed names at Trafalgar Road. At the corner of Trafalgar and Spears Road is the access to the GO train and parking on both sides of the tracks. And then when you turn right on Cornwall, you've basically got two shopping areas, Whole Foods, LCBO, and then and a bunch of other small stores. And then you move along a bit, there's a sports field that Ford sponsors, Humane Society, and then you get to the next area, which is again another bunch of really excellent stores. Longo's grocery store, Danish pastry shop. Did I say something about pastry shops? Yeah, the Danish pastry shop is there. Really nice place. And access to both these malls is very easy for people that are living in the area south of Cornwall and in the area between 16 and Chartwell. So once we get into the Chartwell area, I'm going to let you take a look as we drive through. There's some really beautiful houses. It's all residential, various size of homes, north and south of Lakeshore Avenue. You need a car if you want to go some big grocery shopping. Obviously, you just drive up to Longo's or Whole Foods, or further down Cornwall, there's another grocery store, Sobeys. Or you can go to the downtown, which again is another 5 to 10 minutes depending on where you are in this area. But some beautiful homes, lovely neighborhoods, great walking areas, the streets back and forth. It's a very grid layout, but most of the homes have properties. There's still some homes that can be rebuilt, but a lot of them are in great condition as it stands, and you don't have to knock them down and put your $16 million home up, unless you want to, in which case we could talk. So, and there you have it. That is the historic Oakville area. Again, Fourth Line, Spears Road, Cornwall, over to Chartwell and down to the lake. Again, if you like what you saw and you want to see more, please subscribe. Hit the like button, ring the bell. You'll get notified each time there's a new video out. Give me a call, shoot me a text. If you've got any questions, if you've got housing issues you want to solve, you're thinking of moving here but you want to know some more, give me a call. I'm definitely interested in helping you out to see what's going on, and we shall see you next time.